So the songs on He, You, and I are from 2009, 2011, 2012, 2013-ish. Started in 2009, and I just remember it's hard to remember because it was such a long time ago. But what I do remember is coming up with riffs, and then I would kind of piece them together like a puzzle and be like, okay, this riff goes with this riff, this part, this section goes with this section. It kind of just carefully put them together. The songs on You and I weren't improvised like on Shinedown. Shinedown was almost written in one sitting entirely, but He, You and I was kind of where like a puzzle where I'd kind of put the pieces together and put them together. Like Parasite was the main riff on Parasite was up high on the guitar, played really slow, and then I said, wait, what if I go down? And then I went down on the guitar and went da da, and then that's how it is played now. And then a friend, his name won't be mentioned, but he recommended playing the riff a different way, and then that was how I played it. But now I play it the way it was originally written, the way you hear it on the record. So it's the album has went through a lot of changes, and the songs went through a lot of transformations. Traveling Through Time had a different bridge. But the bridge in Traveling Through Time, the way it is on the record, is how it was originally written, like the original bridge. And I just thought it wasn't any good because I had a bad upbringing and I had no confidence. I had confidence issues. I thought the original bridge wasn't any good, so I wrote a different bridge for it. But the bridge that you hear on the record is the original bridge that I wrote for Traveling Through Time. That's the one you hear on the record is the original one that was written for the song. So all these songs on He, You, and I went through a lot of changes, and I remember the album was supposed to be called The Masterpiece, and it was supposed to look like Lord's Pure Heroin with the black and the title. But I had a dream that said, no, no, you're not calling it The Masterpiece, you're calling it He, You, and I, and the dream showed me like the visuals of what it was going to look like and everything. So I said, okay, dream, I'll do that. So that's what it's called, He, You, and I, and that's the title. It's got the little green pages. Now, when you're in jail, they give you green pages that look just like that to write on. Sometimes they give you white paper, but usually when you're in a jail and you ask for paper to write on, they give you green pages that look just like that, green and blue. So that is probably what it's symbolic for. I'm not sure. I've been in prison. I was in prison for about a month and a half, 2 months or so, and I got out and I was relieved to get out of jail. But my charges were dropped, so everything is good. But it sucked being in jail. It wasn't fun. You could say it was fun from a certain perspective, but basically the He You and I album art is reminiscent of the jail papers. So I hope you guys enjoy the record. I'm going to school for audio production, and I am going to be studying for 1 year. And when I graduate, I get a diploma, and I'm a certified audio engineer. I'm deaf in the right ear, but I can get a hearing aid for the right ear. There is hearing. I got a hearing test, and there is hearing in the right ear, but it's so minuscule that I'm profoundly deaf. That's the clinical term for my ear. So I might get a hearing aid so I can do audio production easier. But I hope you guys enjoy the record. Cheers.